It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway from Seattle. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? Former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. That's come. Here's that Charbonnet. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He tries to sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, Darnold. Beaten by Arroyo on the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
That's another Seahawks. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Running back sent in motion. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. He takes it ahead for a healthy 70 yards. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Darnold. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And his drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Darnold looking to throw. Has it in close. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was a highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Baker now from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Before he can break it upfield. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Darnold. That's dropped underneath. Walker able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Darnold. That's a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Walker now from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To throw, here's Darnold. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. He's got it at the 30. Give him 32 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Motioning left is their running back. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing here, Darnold. Steps up and he's running with it. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with first and goal.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run. These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Darnold. And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Rolled the dice for more. They're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They need the right call here. It'll be third and goal. On third and goal, Darnold. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on fourth down. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Myers' kick is good, and that will add to their score.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind. You only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Now to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Once again, Irving. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Buccaneer first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's the give to Irving. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on first. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game.
Buccaneers 7.
Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over.
And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Here's Darnold to throw. Completed over the middle. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Play made by Jacob Parrish.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Darnold now to throw. Still on his feet. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Handoff headed right, Irving. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Mayfield now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Seahawks with Torrey Horton back deep to return this. They'll have this fair catch right along the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. A throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Give up the gut to Walker. Broke through the tackle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now Donald off the play action. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Walker on 1st down. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. To the ground with Walker. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 16. He can run it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
13 yards on the play. And that's good for another Seahawks.
Well, there was no sense of taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 8-yard line.
It's Walker on the give. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
7.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now.
2
from the 32. Now he takes it. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Baker to throw. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
2nd and 3 now. From the 31. He finds out on the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from 40 on the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Start the half with a give to Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Tight end going in motion here. Here he is on 3rd and long. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Baker now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Motion man left is Egbuka. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Setting up the screen. He goes out a little short of the 40.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run the screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a 1st down. Here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. And the receiver's going to take this one on the hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. It looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Waste of time.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Irving. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers make it 17 all. tying this game up. They're all set to center away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That's caught. Here's a rollout. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 11, and the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Now an inside give to Walker. He is down at the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. Hits him on the out route. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. Going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Here's Darnold to throw. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
They'll come up 1st and 10. On with a quick pass out wide. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now Walker. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Seahawks first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
He's got it on a bootleg. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's brought down as the drive starts out in the 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They just get the play off. Dumped off to his running back. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Mayfield now from the gun. This is hauled in by out on the right side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First down, here's Baker. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Baker throwing again. Oh, look at this, here he goes. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
24-24.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
For a Seattle Seahawks. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Misses, caught inside the 15. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Toss play. This is Walker. Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry?
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They send Horton left. Darnold now to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here come the Bucs on offense now. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Bucs to the line. First and 10. They motion the tight end over. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
New set of downs for him at the 38. A toss, running right, it's Irving. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the 42. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Now this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in danger.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for and you go out and execute.
Take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. It's Punt's got him again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
First and goal. Here's Irving. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
From the gun, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. It's a 36-yard look for him. Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold headed out for their next shot on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Now Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. Play fake. Darnold. is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Corey Horton, his intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Got to keep this one and go. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Up to the 41. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Second down now, 7 to go. Kick the running back in motion. Here's 2nd and 7. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Okay, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks up by 4. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
So many throws in the league attack this area of the field. They love to attack the slot. But for these defenders who have to play that area, it takes great reaction. It takes tremendous intuition. And then just a spatial awareness of understanding where you are amidst that space to go take the ball away. That is well done.
The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Hey, kid, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.